We have organizations that are already doing what you're doing, tell it. Not now. Not now. No, not now. That's what Quad deliberately had you to call me for, Sivan? You know that's not what she called you for. You know that. And in person, Quad asked you, Sivan, what does that mean? What are you trying to say? We're just not ready for her now. The timing isn't ready. We're not ready for Talad Lodi Hancherian. Talad Lodi Hancherian must be very fucking powerful. Wow. Unfortunately, you guys aren't smart enough to deal with Talad Lodi Hancherian. Because when you deliberately provoke, discriminate, try to destroy, abuse, neglect, silence, your greatest fears are going to be emerged, brought to your face, and you're not going to be able to get away from this one, Sevan. Neither is Adele Hovnanian. Because after I emailed her, she came to Gyumri. Your own volunteer, who also spoke against you, who you also tried to silence her, who is now an alumni sitting here in Gyumri, she ran away and she went to Yerevan. She came back because of me, because I rekindled her passion to come back. And I gave her encouragement still after everything. Still, because that's who I am. I encourage people. I empower and I encourage. Serdovas. Serdans. Not so I look all big and, ooh, look at me, I'm a fucking narcissist. Not for those reasons. So Adele Hovnanian came, and I didn't hear from her, but all of a sudden, she makes a post how she wants to do more for Armenia and help out more female. Yeah, apparently she would like to help the women in the villages with a great idea to fund their projects. She came to Gyumri. Your alumni let me know. Your alumni went to the office and even saw her and invited her to an event. I didn't hear from her. Oh, but according to Sevan Kabakyan, Talad, not now, because Adele Hovnanian is coming in town. And if she finds out, Adele Hovnanian, she cares about her reputation too. So you have to understand, all of them are fucking narcissists. You called me in 2019 to tell me, I'm sorry, Talad, it didn't work out with Gyumri Technology Center. What am I going to tell Adele Hovnanian what you're going to do? Well, it looks very clear to me that since you don't know what to tell Adele Hovnanian, you don't know what to do about me, Adele Hovnanian doesn't know what to do about me, perhaps maybe reply to an email, perhaps maybe someone from your staff, perhaps maybe apologize and try to make amends. I'm not even asking for a penny of your money. No. You know, I would have even volunteered last year when I contacted you all. I would have volunteered again. But I realized I'm way too fucking worthy. And so, for the sake of the future generations on 2023's new project of bringing more volunteers in, I'm protecting them. And because you do not know how to protect them. Up 2019 TV-ին գամավորներդ Գյումրիին թեպի հայգի խումբին գազམ་ագերբությունին առաջ կայնած են գծխեն խումբերով թուրին առաջ գծխեն ոստիկանադունը Ռուստավելի փողոցի վրա ամեն ինչ կտիդեն Քովի հարևանը ամեն վարյան թուրը գզարնեին, alarm թրիկ, video camera թրիկ, surveillance թրիկ, ինչի համար թրիկ, որովհետև ամեն մարդ կարծեք ինչ է ասկազմագերբությունը, փոզանոց է, ասաղջիկները թրուս կան, շորթերով, սիգարետ կծխեն, սոնա ասի ինչ կնեք, յետևը մեծ այգունիկ, Ատեղի երդասարները ատեղը թող սիգարետ ծխեն, աստեղը պիտի սխալ պան պիտի գարձան գազմագերբությունը. No, tell her what do you know, what happened, the police came. So the police officer showed up. He asked me, can I come inside? He said, what is this place? I said, it's called Birthright Armenia. He's like, is this the place that brought you here? I said, yes. He goes, why don't they put a sign? And that is why, guys, now they officially have a sign there. It says Birthright Armenia, and they put the surveillance there. And he says, tell them they shouldn't be smoking in front. If they have a little backyard, they should be smoking there. Exactly. And Beige at the time was freaking out because he had marijuana in his pocket and he got scared. And when the police officer went, he said to me, Beige, I was terrified that he came. Did you tell him that I have marijuana? I'm like, look, I could play and express and say more and more and more. You know, when this drama and that drama, and again in 2020 when that Lebanese volunteer that I brought up in the last video, he said, Talar, you're an amazing person. The way you talk about Birthright Armenia and everything you want to do to help the local Armenians in the diaspora and Birthright Armenia after they removed your name, you still are gonna do good things. They don't fucking deserve you, Chise. He goes, Talar, if you only knew the amount of times I've complained, all the stuff, they're all assholes. He took me out. Alin Demirjan was there, rolling her fucking eyes at me every second, calling up her friends, cussing out in Latin or Hispanic. Probably because they all, you know, the volunteers were giggling and smiling with me and we were talking, and the Lebanese guy saying Sivan Kabakyan is an asshole. I keep complaining that they're doing this wrong. They don't care. Why are they all assholes? And not only just me and my worth, but the alumni and the volunteers to come, they are far more worthy than how you treat them. And all the control you try to assert over them and in their mind, just positive things, just positive things. Positive things only about you, not about anything else. So I'm gonna leave it with one more thing, and that is in 2019 when the coronavirus hit. Do you guys remember that? There were Armenians all over the world going crazy because I was getting some attention by Stepan Partamyan on social media. Do you guys remember that? Some really arrogant little motherfucker sent me a message. And he was sending me voice messages and he wanted to talk to me on WhatsApp. And he was so threatened by my power because he kept saying, you're so powerful. Oh, I can see you have connections with the Yazidis in northern Kurdistan. You've done help. You've done so much humanitarian work. Oh, I can see people. Stepan Partamyan even has your attention. What are you doing, Stepan Partamyan? Stepan Partamyan. Stepan Partamyan. Stepan Partamyan. Stepan Partamyan. Like a record was going off. Like he's going crazy. And he goes, are you with Birthright Armenia? What are you doing with Stepan Partamyan? What does he have anything to do with Birthright Armenia? What are you doing with this organization? And I said, we're talking about maybe doing some cultural thing for preservation for Western Armenians. We're, so on and so forth. And I don't ever recall saying anything negative, but I do recall asking him, who are you? Why are you asking me a million questions? And he goes, well, actually, you didn't know, but I'm actually Sivan Kabakyan, the director of Birthright Armenia. I'm his relative. And you know what? You had no idea, did you? And you know what? I'm going to tell him to remove your name from the Birthright alumni. Yeah. And he said, we have an alumni gathering coming around, but we didn't publicize it yet because, the coronavirus. But I'm going to make sure your name and your reputation is ruined. Chise? Did you think I'd forget this? Did you think I wouldn't use this against any of you? It's the truth. After this, they not only removed my name, but all over social media, a lot of these guys, including some lahmacun place in Yerevan that's affiliated with Birthright Armenia, and they bring their volunteers there. They're trying to make me look like I'm a whore, literally like a prostitute for a living, because they're trying to remove my name. And I'm getting daily messages by people that I'm a prostitute and they're willing to pay. Some of them want me to fuck them for free. Amot. Mamait, babait, anunit dagnin. Բարապ գլիրներ, այնքան փախտավոր եք, որ իմ հայրս մահացած է, մեռած է։ Եթե իմ հայրս, որ ինքը չեր գիտեր հայ էր, համշենահայ, 12 տարեկան, 11 տարեկանին քնած բոլիս, հայկական իր լեզուն փոխել դվավ, համշենահայի, բոլսահայի փարփարը, հբարդ արևմտահայ, հայը սելով մարդ դառնա, գնքվեցավ, քրիստոնյա, քնած Կանադա, Թաշնակցությունի Սուրիահայի մաքուր իբր ընտանիքի հետ ամուսնացավ, ապրիլ 24-ին օրը, հբարդ հայ զավակներ մեծուց, որ իր ամեն բզդիկ աղջիկը իր անունով Հայաստան կա, որ իրեն post հարցնեք, թու, անունովդ աբրիկ, թու, ծեր վերջավորությունը հեչ լավ չեմ դեսնար գոր, ոչ at տղան, ոչ at կազմակերպությունը, ոչ at ճաշարանը, ոչ at Սուրիահայերը, ոչ at Լիբանանահայերը, ոչ at ով որ մեջներ, ոչ Սևան Քաբակյանը, ոչ Թեբի հայգի խումբը, ծեր վերջավորությունը հեչ լավ չեմ դեսնար, ծեր ըրատնի երբեք չեմ մորնար, թուք ինձի հոսպերիք, ես հոսպիտ թաղվին իմ անուն, բաբայիս հայրիս անունով Հրանտ Հանչերյան, իրեն աղջիկան անունով, և ես մինչև մահիս օրը իրականությունները պիտի ասեմ, ծեր մասին, ծեր ըրածները, ամոթ,